We'll keep working, breaking up these clumps. It's time for a break. That's basically a 3-step process so far. The shape in the garden bed, breaking up the big clumps with this post hole digger. You can see all these big clumps you've got to break up as much as you can. And step 3 is to bring some nice soil in where I can plant some seeds in. I'm just going to do one section first and do section by section. Well, I've made myself my first section or compartment. That's going to be my first walkway, just a bit of wood that I found. I can reach from both ends all around here. I'm just going to do that all the way along this garden bed, have these compartments and walkways, and I'll be growing vegetables in those sections. I can actually bring in some nice soil here in the first compartment. So I'll plant out one compartment and just work my way down like that. It's still very clumpy, but boy, I can work here forever and have clumps, so that's going to have to do. Just going to spread that out. Just break up the big clumps. Got these millipedes all through the mushroom compost. They love to hibernate or something in the mushroom compost. And those millipedes grow into gigantic, really big millipedes in Thailand. Here's another one. Another one here. Millipedes all through the mushroom compost. Break up the clumps. That might be enough. Got these poor millipedes get disturbed, and now they're on the move. There they are. There's how many millipedes. The mushroom compost is just full of these millipedes. I might get one more pot full of mushroom compost, go back on my trailer, like so. And I'd say that's enough for one segment, one compartment. So there it is, there's one compartment done. I'm going to plant seeds in there. I might make the first batch Chinese radish. Got my trolley here to bring soil in. The mushroom compost is way down that end. Got my walkway to come through, and I've got all that to work with. I've just planted out my first section. So the soil was brought in, I levelled it out, shaped the garden bed, broke up the clumps the best I could, put a nice layer of topsoil, mushroom compost and sand on top, and I've just planted Chinese radish. And you can see where they've been planted. I've used sand to cover up the seeds. I've got a video online already in my playlist in the garden where I talk about just putting sand, and you can easily tell where you planted seeds if you use sand. And I think sand's a pretty good medium to cover up seeds. The seedlings will come up nice and easily through the sand. So that's my first section planted, and I'm just going to work along, break up the clumps, lay topsoil, plant, and that's my garden bed all the way down there, about 30 metres worth down past the bananas. The first step, or the first segment of my market garden planted.